Welcome back, y'all. We are on the hunt for the murderer of Mr. Remington.
Note to self, don't fall in.
What the fuck is that?
There's a hollow part of the tree right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside.
Alright, so we've been to the office, outside the office, clearing the museum. We're at the crossroads in the protests, ending at the entrance. We're looking for people here. Anybody to talk?
Ah, try and solve every suspect's challenge topic. If you're struggling, don't forget to present profiles and clues to people who might be interested. Oh, and hurry up. It's cold in this boat.
Alright, well. So we're at the crossroad gift shop.
Hey.
Hey, girlie.
So what can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
I didn't have one. I think I spoke to him twice, ever. He usually seemed really busy, but more like preoccupied.
Preoccupied? Like he was thinking about something else? Something that wasn't this tourist attraction?
Who can say? What do old men think about?
What? Are you implying that I know the answer to that?
Alright, so we've figured out.
I have no idea what that...
We're asking for
Where
this
are
stuff.
you keeping all this stuff?
In my pocket.
Is that one of your clues? It's nice. You can put it away now. I have no idea.
Alright, we're done there. What do you know about Echo?
Yeah, I have a pretty good view of him from here. Anyone supporting animal rights is okay in my book. His protests used to have a bit more energy, though. He spends more time inside his tent these days.
What's he doing in there?
I'm happy to say, I don't know.
There might be something I can ask Echo about.
Okay. Echo spends less time holding the protest sign.
Echo spends less time holding the protest sign and more time in his tent. I wonder if Echo can tell me what he's been doing that's more important than his protest.
Nice. We did all the clues. We've talked about all the subjects. Oh, we got a lot of special one for Lady Wellbridge. We're gonna go back and see her. Oh, Sally's belongings.
That is not something from my gift shop. I've never seen it before.
Okay. Mr. Echo. Oh, what is that shit? I didn't even look around.
I heard you've been spending less time protesting recently and more time, in your tent. Normally I wouldn't pry, but it's my job to ask...
Untouched people have even noticed something like that. I usually get the impression everyone else is doing their best to ignore me.
So, you admit it's true?
You can put your notebook away. There isn't really any reason for it. Nothing worth writing down, at least.
Well, if it's not worth writing down, maybe it's worth hearing.
In that case, you'd forget it.
How do you know? Maybe it would echo in my mind.
Look, if you take a guess and get it right, I promise not to deny it.
Let's work out why Echo was hidden away in his tent.
I think he was...
Notebook time.
I have a silly nickname. What is this? Tax. No, I wouldn't hide from the tax, man. Scared of ghosts, scared of the rain, scared of boggy? gotta be scared of Boggy, right? And we can't do more than one, right? Can we use our stuff on the side? We can.
You've been in your tent, hiding from Boggy.
Why not?
I heard you've... And more time. Normally I wouldn't ask.
Untouched? I usually...
So, you had...
Do we get to
You
do it
can
again?
put nothing worth...
Well, it was not...
In that case...
How do you...
Look, if you...
Let's work out why Echo was hit. Notebook time.
What happens if we do... the ghost?
You've been hiding in your tent because the swamp is haunted.
Why not?
I heard you've... And more time...
I...
Let's work... Notebook time.
So I don't know if we got it right or not. Let's say with the text man.
You've been hiding in your tent from the taxman. And more... No. You've been in your tent because it's been raining.
Why not?
These flower petals seem a little out of place, lying on the ground over there. These flower petals... Looks like this path leads towards the... I can't wait. Looks like this path leads towards the north... I can't... A rather prominent tree stump. It's hard to ignore. Looks like this path leads toward...
Alright. What's in the path? Anybody? No. It's those flowers again. They were by Echo. I think those flowers are at the outside of the office too, aren't they? Maybe they weren't. Feels like we're not done here. This room is just creepy. I don't know what else it would be there. Crossroads entrance, gift shop, redid cafe, written on the bridge again.
I found these designs for a Boggy costume. Do you know anything about them?
You're asking me because you can tell I'm experienced with needlecraft and sew my own clothes?
No, but that's a good reason. Let's go with that.
Well, these designs look like they should have stayed where they were.
In the trash?
On paper.
Oh, how come?
Whoever drew them didn't really know what they were doing.
You would have done it differently?
Of course. I am a seamstress. There was a time when I considered sewing my craft, my livelihood.
Really?
When Richard Remington arrived in the swamp years ago, I offered him some of my handmade fabric as a peace offering. I don't think he cared much for it. Most likely he threw it away. A pointless gift from some strange woman.
Interesting.
You've been here so long, you must have crossed paths with Remington a few times. What did you think of him?
That man was a threat to the swamp. We'll be better off without him. Hopefully the curtain will fall on his little tourist attraction as well.
Better off? With a killer on the loose now?
There have been murderers loose in the swamp before.
What are you talking about?
In my time here, I've seen the swamp invaded by men. By hunters. Several times. They're relentless.
What were they hunting? Wait, what about Boggy? Is that why no one has seen him in 60 years?
They always fell short of their ultimate goal. That just meant they came back again and again, doing more harm each time.
But this area is protected by law, right?
It is now, but some men have no respect for laws, of any kind. They tried to get me to leave my home. I stood my ground.
Obviously. But this whole area is a tourist attraction now. I doubt
We need to show her
Remington would
that
have allowed
picture.
anyone to march into Bongi's Bog with a gun and start hunting down its main attraction.
No comments. Let's go through the clues first.
No, thank you.
Why is everything dripping? Does that mean we need to ask her about it?
Let's see.
Oh, we can get the sample.
First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron, then tap the faucet. And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients.
It was the blueberries, wasn't it?
That's not right. Come on, Grimoire, you... That's not right. Come on, Grimoire.
Yeah, a little blue make green. Okay.
Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes. That looks pretty similar to last time.
If you bring me something with liquid on it, I might be able to help you.
But not the powder, huh?
Let's see. First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron, then tap the faucet. And now, we just have to match the...
Do we have to do this for each thing, or is it all the same?
Got it! Now I know what that liquid... I'll write it down in my note. Was that this was the exact same liquid?
Let's,
You can put that away. I can't help you with it. No, thank you. If you bring me something with... I recognize some of those men. Unfortunately. They've hunted in the swamp before.
Before it became a protected area?
Before that, yes. And one of them after that.
Let's see. First thing we do, then tap the faucet. And now, we just... Got it! Now I know what that... I'll write it down in my notes. What's going on here? That was definitely the same as the other tests. There's something about that green slime.
my hairstyle. Where else should we find that green slime? All over the place. Found in the treehouse and found at the crime scene and okay. Oh, the leggings, obviously.
The black leggings found at the crime scene and the fireplace poker are covered in the same swamp slime. I'm losing my mind here. The fireplace poker found at the crime scene and the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime. Sally's leggings. They link her with the crime scene. I'll have to ask her about it.
You can put that.
That's everything? Yes. Oh, we haven't asked her about any of them.
I'm not even sure. You should ask. Show it to someone who doesn't live in a I'm not even.
I'm not even sure who that is.
You should ask. A fascinating old woman who lives in a wonderful treehouse. I heard she wasn't so keen on visitors, though.
You've been nice to me.
Show it to someone who doesn't. I'm not even.
Oops.
I've been looking into the history of this place.
Oh, really? Did you find anything?
Yeah. You.
You must be confused. You found me today when you barged into my house. Remember?
I did. This one makes the most sense.
You were already living in the swamp when the explorer came here 60 years ago.
The explorer? That man they talk about in the museum?
The one who originally discovered Boggy. You know who I'm talking about. His sketches and notes are the only real evidence we have for this creature.
You already have his journal. You learned to read, I assume. What else do you need?
Can you tell me if the journal is fake?
There's a page missing from the journal. I think you know where it is.
Why on earth would I know something like that?
Because you were the only person here when the explorer visited the swamp. I have a suspicion that the swamp creature wasn't the only thing he discovered.
You're suggesting he gave me a page from the back of his journal? Or what, that I stole it?
The museum's public property, so she could just walk in there.
You took it from the journal while it was on display in the museum. Let's think about this one again. I've been looking into...
Oh, really? Did you find...
Yeah.
You found when you... Remember?
You were already...
The explorer. That man.
The one... You know who I... His sketches and...
You already... You learned to read.
There's a page missing from the journal.
Why on earth?
Because you... I have a suspicion that the swamp creature...
Yours? Or what?
I really have no idea. If I could see it, I might be able to make up my mind.
It doesn't belong in a museum. It belongs here. With
the
me.
flowers.
You understand?
What if I promise I'll return it after I finish clearing up this mess?
Then... I'll show it to you.
Is this you? He drew you into his journal? It's beautiful.
60 years ago, yes. He left the page with me. We agreed the rest of the world would manage without it.
I think there's something on the back.
Yeah?
What's this?
Its feet.
Footprints.
Last page of the Explorer's Journal, given to Weybridge by the Explorer 60 years ago, features a drawing of a lady Weybridge at 20 years. Also features drawings of Boggy's feet and footprints. He has 2 toes at the front and 1 at the back. This proves the footprints outside of Boggy's office. Blah, 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 blah. The footprints were fake.
He drew me into his journal. I was 20 years old. That's the end of the story.
I bet it's not. Does this explorer have a name?
Yes?
Are you going to tell me?
No. I have nothing good to say about that man, so I won't say anything at all.
No new clues. Okay. All right, Sally.
The black leggings you found in your bag this morning. They're covered in the same slime that was on the murder weapon.
Everything in this swamp is covered in slime. What's your angle, Grimoire?
This exact slime hasn't been found anywhere else.
This exact slime hasn't been... No, wait. The black leggings are covered in the same slime that...
Everything. What's your angle?
Your black leggings were part of the murderer's costume.
Costume? Is that why someone took them out of my bag last night?
Well, you know, I don't have the proof someone else took them.
If I had been wearing them when I committed a crime, do you think I would hand them over to a detective the second he shows up?
That's a good point.
Besides, look at them. What do you notice?
You're too fat to wear these.
They're loose and stretched.
That's right, someone else. Someone larger than me has worn these. They're stretched out, especially at the waist. It's pretty obvious.
So, let's see. Somebody stole them to use in their boggy costume, and then put them back in your bag when they were done?
If you say so. It's not my job to know all the details. It's my job to sell souvenirs. Do you want a souvenir?
Oh, my, yes, but only if you choose one for me.
You look like you could use something to wind up. You can take this one.
Okay. Wind up toys. Small plastic toys sold at the gift shop. There's a returning appearance of Boggy. Boggy's feet are hidden in the bottle of water. Bucket of water. More profiles.
I always thought it was weird that his feet are in that little bucket all the time.
It's just part of the character, I guess. I'm surprised they don't sell some sort of boggy foot soaker.
And that would be the one product I'd consider buying. Where are you keeping...
Alright. We're at 97% here, guys. We gotta find his shit that he lost.
So,
Go show him the new stuff we got. Yeah, there.
example of how Boggy's feet are never shown in any form. They often use that little red bucket to hide them.
We do got the, missing page.
Is that the missing page of the journal?
I think so.
It's an important artifact. It belongs in a museum.
Yeah, you're not wearing the right hat to be saying that.
Alright, we gotta find what he lost. Hey, fish! Come on.
So, Mr. Folder.
Agent Folder.
Yeah, were you here yesterday? What were you doing last night?
I was here, in the museum, going through my files one final time before disappearing into the night.
Don't museums usually close in the evenings?
They do. I've never been one to worry about other people's schedules. I come and go as I please. There's a key to every lock, Detective.
Oh, so you have the key to the museum?
Of course I don't. Why would you think that?
Well,
Once again, that clueless expression. I use a lockpick and get in through the small side door. I have a right to be here, you see. Remington has no business locking me out, so I don't let him.
You just admitted to breaking the law. If everyone did
Okay,
that,
so
my
you
job
dropped
would be
his
a lot
lockpick.
easier.
It's not my best lockpick. This new one's cheap. I used to own one, a superior model. Unfortunately, I misplaced it in one of the darker corners of the swamp, so I don't.
I'm writing down your confession about sneaking around here at night.
And what are you gonna do? Report me to Remington? Good luck, my friend.
There's a little door in the wall here. I think it leads outside. It's locked, though. It's a stepping stone path that goes past the museum and into the woods. So glad I'm wearing my best. It's a stepping stone. So glad I'm wearing.
What story was that? Okay, we've been here.
The water's clear here. I can see my reflection in it. Not bad. The water's clear here. I can see. Not bad. What's this?
The bubbles. I already did this.
The water's clear here. I can see my. Not bad. Something happened. There's. It's Remington's office. I don't really want to go inside, but I don't think I have a choice.
I'm looking for that lockpick. I'm assuming it's going to be here. That's how they got in the office.
This is the creepiest office. Hunting memorabilia. It would be an. What's this? There's a lockpick dropped amongst the weeds down here in the water. I just have to work out which vine to break and tap that button.
Alright.
That's the one.
Got it!
But I wonder where this lockpick came from.
We know where it came from. Lockpick discarded near entrance to Reynolds' office, covered in a strange liquid slime. Alright. Says this. Folder says this was his lockpick, but he lost a while ago. Alright, let's go. It's got green slime on it, so let's go analyze it.
Let's see. First thing we do is put the sample and tap the faucet. And now... Got it! Now I know what that liquid... I'll write it down in my notes. A swamp slime. It's the exact same liquid again. I need to pick my questions carefully.
Okay, the lockpick I found near Remington's body.
The lockpick I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder. As far as I know, Agent Folder is experienced with lockpicks. I wonder if he's hiding something.
You bring me something with...
So, something you found on the floor? Come back.
It's your lockpick,
I have
asshole.
a bone to pick with you.
Are you setting yourself up for a joke? Something about a lockpick?
Maybe. Who knows? Stop distracting me. I'm trying to interrogate you.
My apologies, go ahead.
So, what are we showing Folder now?
The lockpick.
Where did I find this again? I found a lockpick at the scene of the crime.
Oh, apparently you did. Why does this concern me?
You were at the scene of the crime yesterday. I might know who dropped it. You already admitted to owning a lockpick and using it to open doors.
You already admitted to owning one of these, and how you're ever so happy to come and go as you please with it, am I right? Be honest.
Luckily for me, Detective, I was honest with you. I believe I have already explained that second lockpick before you even found it.
You let Lemerton borrow the lockpick before he died. You left your lockpick by Lemerton's office yesterday.
You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a
That's
new
what he
one.
told us.
That's right.
But did he?
I appreciate you finding it for me. However, I won't ask for it back. Apparently, it has since become some diabolical instrument in the art of murder.
Yeah, it's an important piece of evidence. I think it's time I went to talk to Officer James.
Oh man, the beginning of the end. We're missing a lot of notes. Well, you gotta go there. We're missing something there. What are my notes for this place? There's a hollow part of the giant trees. Check out to see if anything's in there.
It's a fork in the road. Note to self, Apparently, there's a museum to the... I'm not hungry. Those trees are more dense. It's like a forest back there. There's a hollow part of the tree. Note to self. It's a fork in the road. Note to self. It's the base of a gigantic tree, and it's sitting in the very heart of the swamp. Was this entire place built around it?
Was that my clue? Yes. I think Boggy lives in that house. In that tree. Oh, there's shit in the museum list.
This is a really cramped museum. Just one room. Not worth the admission price. Books about Boggy and other mysterious creatures. I'll read them some other time. These are skulls? Oh, they're just models. Creepy models. Models of Boggy's claws. Hold on. What's this? Something doesn't seem right here.
Oh, we already did this.
Things in jars. Ooh. I don't like things in jars. Unless the thing is marmalade. This is a really... Let's see here. Who first discovered Boggy? Some educational facts about swamps. Did you know swamps are gross?
Yes,
Yes?
I did.
Apparently the museum was founded by the explorer many years ago. In a different location. It's only recently been moved here to be part of the tourist attraction. That might explain why it looks so out of place.
We still got one more, right? We do.
It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon. Boggy playing the piano. He's having a grand old time. Copyright MCM XXXIV. That'll be 1930, 1934?
Is that it?
Boggy playing the piano. He's having a grand... Boggy playing... He's having a grand... It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show.
I think that did it. Yeah. Let's see. We got the clearing done. We do have the office done. Inside the office. Ooh, protest. We're missing 2 clues.
A rather prominent tree stump loom. It's hard. A rather prominent tree stump. It's... I'm impressed someone managed to pitch a tent here. And I'm impressed someone would want to. It's a colorful, Boggy-themed padlock. He's staring into my soul. It should open if I set the right number. It's a colorful piece.
Well, that's it. Do we have any numbers somewhere? Where's our... Do we got it?
Remington's desk is it's all about an ink bottle. Yeesh. Perhaps there's some. Vincent Vanderpeer's business card. There's a couple of numbers scribbled on the back. Vincent Van. There's a couple
How do
of
I look at
numbers
those
scribbled
numbers?
on the back.
Couple of numbers scribbled on the back. It's the only numbers I remember seeing. Alright, but I think that's gotta wait till next time, guys. Drop a like if you haven't already. Drop a sub if you're new.